Okay. The other one doesn't even come off. That one, it's just this little ground. It's like an 8 or a 10. Back on the starter so I don't lose it from the positive connection. Okay. That nut back there. I'll have to I'm gonna label. Then it has like a slide clip thing on this side underneath here. I think I had to pinch it with needle nose pliers to get it out. Okay, it popped out. Stick for the corner. Dusty fender. There. Now we can see the exhaust manifold pretty good. I think you guys didn't see that. Put the light under there. Put it in here. There, we're getting all that access to all that stuff now. Then this exhaust manifold will be out of the way and I can get that starter out once I get this exhaust manifold out. I'll go ahead and start bagging these bolts up that I took out so I don't get confused with a whole pile of stuff that it's all mixed. It's dusty here and all that dust fell out into the parts tray from that fender a minute ago. Okay, so this one's one of the bell housing bolts. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the bag. So go ahead and write trans bell housing right here. It's kind of hard to write on this stuff. Jeez. Okay, that'll be good. I can tell what that is now. That's good. Okay, next. This one's a starter. This one's a starter stud slash bell housing. So, because it's still a stud for the trans bell housing, but it's gonna have the stud. Come back and get what's up with this zoom. Hang on, guys. There we go. Here we go, in a little bag. This part's probably one of the most crucial, in my opinion. Oh, something interesting to know. Look at all the stuff in that behind that fender skin. Alright, so Yeah, the rest of these look like they're just going to the fender skin. So I'll make a fender skin bag after this one, but I'm gonna write the best I can. Starter. Oh, I hate writing on this. That tongue is terrible. I'll write right on the chuck. It's more flat. Okay, let's try that. Starter stud. I can't. There, starter stud. Alright, next, do the fender skin. Passenger. I'll just write in the bag first. There. And passenger fender skin. Put all these little doohickeys in it because start to look like an alphabet soup when you're just putting them all in a pile. Okay, that one's all good to go. I'm gonna dump all this crud that fell out of the fender. Yeah, all that. There, better. Oh, more. Alright. Yeah, I feel less stressed after getting those bags labeled and tagged and bagged, you know. Alright, now I can go ahead and start taking the exhaust manifold bolts out. That'll make it a lot easier to get to everything. It's got to come out. Let's do it now. It wasn't pretty. It was pretty painless doing the driver's side exhaust manifold. But we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I think deep socket's gonna be my friend right now. Walk around and get it. Let's try that. The light. Okay. Okay, let's try it. Gotta get an extension on it. Let's see. This might be too long. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be just fine. There we go. Oh. Alright, cheater pipe time. That looks like it's the easiest one. The other one's kind of tricky. Okay, there's one done. More to go. I'm gonna try this one. Okay, cool. Got it. Those two look like they're the easiest. Let me get that cheater pipe on there again. Okay. Cool. She's broke free, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. So I'll have to make a list of stuff I think the customer should replace. I'm gonna say the exhaust manifold hardware because they're kind of, you know, this one's starting to round off. It's all corroded. Keep slipping. Go walk down and grab it. I'm in the middle of stuff right now. Okay, this one's just like the other side where it's got the nut on top of the stud. I'll put that with the other one. Alright, now so I have to just get a wrench through the top slot. Looks doable. Alright. Here we go. Here's a wrench. This the thing is breaking them loose is probably the most challenging part of this. Okay, right there. I got it. See, it wasn't bad. I told you just go get it. You're fine. I hope this thing has enough clearance to get this done. I assume so. Like it's not going to run into it. The shock tower and have no space. Probably put the ratcheting one on here actually. Go started. The main thing this is going to be holding me up is just getting those bell housing bolts, the rest of them out, for the starter. And then once the starter's out of the way, I can start getting the pry bar in there to turn the flex plate to get the bolts off of that. And then the transmission, besides fuel lines, and then some connections up top still. It should be ready to be pulled right out. She's coming out. Okay, another stud. And right here some more. We'll get on there. Oh. Okay, we're on fully seated, I believe. I don't want to round the sucker off. It's pretty chewed up looking from corrosion. Oh, this one's not too bad. Something funny is, I know the wife's expedition with the 2-valve, those exhaust manifold bolts seem to like kind of back themselves out and you start getting exhaust leaks. Might be the case on these two with the 3-valve. Yeah, that thing's loose. It came right out. Oh, it broke. Oh, that's not my problem though, because this is the core. Thank God. But yeah, it's like halfway. The other half of it's in the head. But it don't matter. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. It's not. It's a problem, but it's not really anymore. I think maybe they have them underneath too. That's probably why they didn't come out on the other side. Yeah. Oh, jeez. I gotta go along the bottom too. I got the ones off the top on the other side too. I just thought about them. Like, there's got to be stuff securing the bottom. Well, we'll go through the bottom and try to get them ones. Oh yeah, it's gonna need tires. Good observation. I agree with you there. Yeah, this thing's been sitting for 2 years according to the customer. Yeah, totally agree. See if I can get in. Grab my light. Okay, there we go. We'll get under here. So if I get these exhaust manifold bolts out today, that's a big accomplishment, I'd say. Put a good dent in what we're trying to get done. Okay. Geez, that looks tricky to get to them. Definitely not as easy as the top ones. But the show's gotta go on, we gotta get it done. Yeah. I almost yeah, I think I'm going from the top end is a better option. They don't look very accessible under here. Unless you had like the front diff ripped out of it right now. It doesn't, yeah. But worth a shot. Well, here's the close-up of the crate engine since I'm standing here. So it came like that, and it had the cardboard and the 2x4s around it. So that's waiting to go in. Got the shop crane all ready for it too. So yeah, exhaust manifold fun right now. I think underneath where I was laying by the starter, I had to somehow slinky my hands through there. Do my best guess. I'm gonna try that. Set the light down there, thing. Alright. I'll keep trying to get this thing out. Gotta grab the light. Put it. It's up here. Thought I could reach through there. Like, there's no way I'm gonna reach my hands through there. It's not gonna happen. I guess just trying to get the starter out of the way is gonna be the best option. This is the parts on this particular vehicle, I think, that the clearance to get to some of the bolts is really pretty bad. The ground's just so unlevel, it keeps on like tipping over the stand. Okay, we're good. All right. Yeah, okay, this looks like probably the best way to go through. in the way. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think this is stubby. Let me try to find the stubby inside. I think I could probably get it with that. Okay. No, you're not gonna sit in the truck. It's got a bunch of stuff on it. Look. Got too much stuff in it. All right. Okay, here's that bolt. Get the light on it better. Okay, here's the light. All right, I'll try that. Right here's the bolt we're trying to get out. What? See if this wrench works. Oh, this looks like it works. It's dark. I can't see good. Okay. I'm trying to get it so I can see the bolt head. That's the most important part of that. Whoops. There we go. That's a lot, much better. Ah, jeez. Sucker's tight. This isn't going anywhere. I got to try something different. What the heck is that? Looks like I have to go from like outward up here with that extension, sticking my hand up through the wheel well area. Yeah. Okay. Check that. Okay, I can see it through the wheel well with the fender skin out. It's that this dang exhaust manifold in the way though. I think I can get that out first. Let's try that. I'll get an extension. That should fit. that's not gonna fit. Needs the extension taken off. Actually, I'm gonna just put a ratcheting wrench right behind it. Easier than trying to get the socket in there. It's a tight fit, man. Try it from this angle. Ow! Wow. That hurt. Yeah, it's difficult to get to that bolt, man. And then have enough room to turn it. So it looks like the exhaust manifold is definitely going to come out first. There, I can see the exhaust manifold bolts now. I'll show you guys. Try it. Hang on, let's switch it like this. Right there. Oh. Now I just gotta get the wrench on it. I think I'll go from the top. It's not easy to get this wrench on. Oh, that is not easy to get to. Just back you guys out in here. Decided to watch from a distance because I gotta put my arm in there. I can't fit nothing in there. It's part of like the bottom part of the engine getting in there is like not easy to film it. I don't have anybody filming with me. It's just me. Yeah, let's do that for now. Yeah. Jeez, dude. There's no room to turn the wrench. Okay, I think I got it figured out. Seen a different extension in there. try some. Okay, I'll try this. I think this will be it. It needs to get in there. Oh, jeez. Dude, there ain't no way to get it out of here. Oh, jeez. Oh, break loose. It needs like a little longer extension. Let me grab another extension. I think I can get this. It just needs more clearance in that area. Right here, I think I can get you guys to see on the top angle. Let me see. Let me try that. Yeah. So this bolt's right here. Oh. I got another extension. I'll see if this will go like I want it to. Right. Oh yeah, that works. Oh, the teeter pipe's gotta come out. locate where I left it. Okay, here we go. There we go. Wow. There, we broke it loose. And I gotta get back this out, and if it's the last bolt, I gotta catch it before it falls on my face. So, it's got a ways to go. I can still see the bolt sticking out through the bell housing. But yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Just have to put a couple extensions together to have the clearance. And cheater barred the thing off because that was tight, man. And not fun. Okay, I'm gonna brace it so it doesn't fall on my face. And move my face out of the way too. Probably a good idea. Huh? This thing probably weighs like 10 pounds or something. Plus, just don't even want the bolt in my face. I'm gonna ratchet. It'll take your tooth out. Okay, she's still in there, so I'm gonna have to locate the other fastener that's still holding it up the shelf. Or just try to push it. No, she's not loose yet. There's still another one. I think right here. I found it on the other end of it. Right here where my hand's looking. Okay. Let's try and get that one loose. I'll try what I did with the last one from this further angle. There's a little bit of clearance there with the right extension length. Right up here. Oh, come on now. Extension. It's just barely too short. So I have to readjust my extension lengths. Try this. One bolt left. I mean, it's gotta be the last bolt. I don't think there's that many holding these in. Oh, it's too long now. Oh. Yeah, it's obstructing the engine mount bracket stuff. That's just great. If I just have another little stubby extension, I think it'll be just perfect. But we'll try to do it without it right now. And if it doesn't want to fit, then we'll get done and it'll part. It's a horrible starter. I'm impatient to get to. But, okay, it looks like I'm on. Jeez, things want to take me in the face. I have to get a little stubby extension added to this, and it should be just like perfect. Go locate one. Alright, this should probably be the right length. Start over here. Okay, here we go. Get the cheater boy on it again. I have to adjust this so that I can get the cheater bar on it. And do all this and move my face out of the way in case something lets loose or falls off and doesn't bust me in the face. Jeez, that doesn't hardly even get in there. It's gonna be a pain. Let's try it anyway. Okay, I got it loose. Okay, finally we're moving somewhere. Throws me off because it looks like it's all easy to get to this starter and everything, but it's not really that simple. Oh, a piece of garbage fell in my eye. But I'm alright. It's all good now. it's so hard to turn. Wow. It's because it's getting loose. If I take the pressure off, it'll probably be better. Jeez. There we go. Just try to keep it in place so the tension's less on it. Man, that hurts my thumb, man. It's a pain in the butt. The starter is horrible. I'm gonna let go today. What the heck is holding it up? Get smoked in the face by this bucket. There's a washer sitting there. What that's all about. That bolt's still not out all the way. Wow. Oh, my socket fell off too easy. Here it is. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this starter setup here, no. That was not very user friendly. Okay, let's try to get those last turns out of this bolt and we get the starter out of the way. Then we can actually get this flex plate out of the way. Disconnected. Up until the starter, I didn't mind a whole lot on this vehicle. The starter is not very fun setup. It's tight. It's really tight fitting here. There we go. It's the wrong way. Jeez. Dude, you start to take the thing out and that pins your socket and ratchet in there. There's like no clearance. It's like, I'm definitely not a fan of this setup. That is not smart. Jeez. Yeah, it's obstructed with the engine mount. Let's keep trying going. I don't really care. I'll try. See if it just comes out. I don't know. I have to get the thing out and figure something different. Just for that one bolt, man. Yeah. Have to hit it with like a punch or something to get it to get off of the thing. Okay, we're out. I got this thing out here. Finally. Wow. Starter's out. There we go. Let's take a look at it. This thing's still cockeyed, so good. Alright. Oh, come on, man. There you go. Starter's out. Oh, totally painless too. Well, here we go. We got. Now we can get to the exhaust manifold bolts. Trying to get the thing straight. The thing screen is all messed up. Here we go. Okay. Wow. That's a fight, man, for that starter. And look at this cable. He's going to want like a new starter cable. It's got the green cheese coming off the positive end. So if he's going to do that, you'd want to do it while I'm in here already, you know what I mean? Alright, so now I'll go ahead and start getting the exhaust manifold bolts out. See if I can get this over here. The Dodge stuff that's trying to hit me in the face. Okay. Oops. That looks good. Now we got a clear shot to a few of them. Alright. I was starting to think it was not going to come out. Oh, of course, it's not going to come out yet. I just like with a normal wrench. And no. Yeah, that's that. I don't know if I necessarily need the exhaust manifold out while it's in here. I mean, it would have been helpful for clearance on some things, but I think the main objective now is just getting the bell housing bolts out in the cover. So I'll move you guys back down here. Yeah. Oh, we're stuck. Okay, we're out. Wow, took me in the face. Hang on, guys. See what we got for comments. Yeah, pretty tight space. Definitely. Take it out with the engine. You think so? I could pull right out through the same hole. Yeah. It'd come right out back through the same hole, huh? Right, yeah, this is a slave job for sure. I don't know. That starter was. I don't know who designed that. I thought that was a good design. Maybe they have some special Ford thing they do to make it easier. Proprietary tools or something. Some kind of voodoo magic they do to get it out. I don't know. Well, even if I try to get it out with the transmission in it, I still have to, let's see. I still got to disconnect like the transfer case from it. I mean, I got the cross member out the other day. We did that. So. Yeah, I don't know either. Further crank position sensors. Can't sit up. I get like a blood rush to my head and stuff. It's laying down there. Yeah. Oh, okay. You're probably right. I start putting all that stuff in these ones. I guess I can start taking stuff off the top and then we can get this shop crane on it. Because what had to come off of here is this intake manifold. The plastic upper intake manifold. Throttle body. And then I can hook the shop crane to it. We're going to need to get the hang on a second, let me get in a good position. Gonna need to get the I don't know. I've been going at this all day. It's hard to think. Oh, the engine mount's disconnected. You know what I mean? So I'll go ahead and take the upper intake manifold out and get that done. Because the big stress load will be off my chest if I get this engine out, strip off everything that's not supposed to go back, and that's supposed to go to the new engine, and then I can send it back for the core and be good. So I'll start taking that off. As much as I can get done today, it's all stuff I don't have to do in another day. Because I have only 2 weeks to get this all out of here and put in that crate and out of here. So I'm gonna have to get my step stool to get up in here. And I'll just come up through the side. I'll scare you here. Yeah, it looks like 10s, so I'll just go around for the 10. Yeah, I'll just take it out with the engine then. I gotta get the step stool over here. Here we go. Okay. We'll get right in here. Better accessibility if I just get right in the engine bay. I felt spoiled working on the Astro. It's kind of nice with the doghouse, you know, to get to the back of the engine. Okay, so that's a it's like a heater outlet water for the heat. Just put the bolts on the battery for now. But no, actually that's for the upper intake manifold. We're good. Another one on this side. Looks like the throttle body has it built right in with some more fasteners. So those will get separate out and put into a different bag, so let's mix them up. They're probably longer and different size anyway. Okay, there's one of them. Yeah, so I'll just end up taking the transfer case off of the transmission and disconnect any of the mounts down there, the engine mounts, and get this stuff out. I have to do the fuel line disconnect too. I think that's it. Oh, it's obstructed. I wasn't dead on shot. I have to get the ratchet. Yeah. Let's see. Hang on a sec. Yeah, you're probably right. Alright, here we go, ratchet. Jeez. Yeah, that one wasn't even getting on there. the one right down here looks like. Extension's too long. I'll go ahead and get an 8mm out too while I'm down. Got a sharp edge to it. Alright. Hopefully these all fit. Okay, feel rail. No, I gotta ratchet those ones. Okay. Yeah, hopefully if they sell one, I'm going to recommend a new upper intake manifold plastic thing for the customer, because it's 20 years old and he's get a vacuum leak pretty easy if they make them. So probably not a bad idea to get that changed if it's something like that. like the fuel rails are pretty much free, I think. Well, the fuel injectors are hooked in there. Well, they were, now they're not. Get this whole thing right out. There's our fuel line disconnect. There, we're going to be disconnecting it. Oh, let's see if I can just pull it out. Oh, here's a vacuum line. This is gonna have to come out of here for like your HVAC vents and stuff. Okay, one side's out. Pigtail on this dial position sensor. Idle air control. That's idle air control. Oh, getting gas out. Yeah. Oh. Looks like there's probably like the pigtail stuff from the glass whatever. Right? Yeah, it is. That's why it's hanging out. There we go. It's off. Catching on this thing. There we go. I think it's hooked to this too. You know, and see if I can get it out. Okay. I think that needs that this line disconnect tool for it. I have that over in the toolbox. So we'll just set this to the side for now. Gotta focus on getting this upper intake manifold the rest of the way out. So there should be like another fasteners, a few. Yeah, I feel one right here. 10 now. Here we go. Okay, it's loose. Loose enough. Let's see if I can get it out. Okay, here we go. Another one. Okay, right here. Okay. And it looks just like the throttle bodies, the main bolt's still holding it in. We'll do that next. Cool. I think that's everything. Well, we'll see soon enough. Gotta set these ones in a spot where they don't get mixed up. Yeah, I got a spot. There we go. Looks like power steering's gotta come out too. Just the stuff that's hooked together. Like the lines, I think. careful not to damage any of that stuff. We'll set it down. There you go. Roll this on. So right now it's not going to roll very good. In the dirt. Okay, looks like that's where it bottoms out. So. What? It broke the chain? The chain is broken. I was taking cover in case, because it was gonna let go on something. Yeah. the chain link broke. I'm kind of glad it broke on that, and I didn't actually have to try to lift it with it. So that chain was chintzy. That's not good. Yeah. I was like, oh, it's gonna let go. So I don't know. Something's gotta be in there holding it in there. I don't see how this thing broke. I'll have to change that out. Cause I could feel the tension going. I'm like, I'm getting my head down. Something's gonna break, or it's gonna come out, or something's gonna happen. And I don't want my face to be like in the way. Yeah, so definitely something's still in there. I don't know. I have to get a new bolt now, or a new chain. So I'll have to get a heavy duty chain. Alright. Well, I guess we'll leave it at that for today. So it's the load leveler chain. It's not the shop crane itself's fine. There's nothing bad. Yeah. I'm glad I tried to just pull the plastic off and it didn't even take the plastic off. It broke the chain. You never know what's gonna happen sometimes. Well, alright. Alright, we'll have to get a new chain. I got a piece of plywood I'm gonna pick up tomorrow for the shop crane to roll on. Because right now it's going on the dirt. But that's all for today, guys. Until next time.